The history and mysteries of Halloween. 6 interesting facts about Halloween.
The predecessor of the jack-o'-lantern was the turnip.
The tradition of the jack-o'-lantern on Halloween didn't originally involve pumpkins. This custom actually comes from the Irish legend of Jack O'Lantern. Jack was said to be a cunning drunkard who even tricked the devil, resulting in him being banned from entering both heaven and hell. To wander in the dark, Jack used a burning coal placed inside a hollowed-out turnip as a lantern. Therefore, people used to carve turnips, beets, and other root vegetables to make lanterns. When Irish immigrants arrived in America, they found that pumpkins were larger and easier to carve, so the tradition gradually shifted to using pumpkins.
The Halloween candy effect.
Halloween in the United States is a holiday that heavily emphasizes candy sharing, especially during the trick-or-treat activities where candy is essential. Each Halloween season, Americans consume over 600 million pounds of candy, which is roughly 2 pounds of candy per person. Candy sales begin to rise in early October, but interestingly, surveys show that most of the candy is not eaten on Halloween itself, but is saved for after the holiday. Some families even keep it until the winter holidays.
The symbolic meaning of orange and black.
Why are the colors of Halloween orange and black? This tradition actually comes from the ancient Samhain festival, which the Celts used to celebrate the harvest and the coming of winter. Orange symbolizes the autumn harvest and falling leaves, representing the bountiful season, while black represents death, darkness, and the long winter nights, symbolizing the transition from life to death. The symbolic meaning of these colors perfectly reflects Halloween's contemplation of life and death, giving the holiday a mysterious and eerie atmosphere.
Trick-or-treat comes from ancient traditions.
When children go door to door on Halloween nights saying trick or treat, they are continuing an ancient tradition. This practice dates back to medieval England and Ireland, where the poor would go door to door on All Hallows Eve asking for food or money, a practice called souling. In return, the beggars would offer prayers for the souls of the departed. Later, this tradition evolved into children asking for candy on Halloween night, shouting trick or treat to demand sweets or play tricks if they didn't receive any. This cultural shift has made Halloween a fun and playful holiday.
Superstitions about bats.
Bats are an important symbol of Halloween, which is connected to medieval superstitions. At the time, people believed bats were the helpers of witches because of their nocturnal habits and association with darkness and mystery. It was said that witches could transform into bats or summon them to help carry out their dark plans. Thus, bats became an essential symbol of Halloween, a holiday centered on spirits and mystery. In fact, bats hold different symbolic meanings across cultures. For example, in Chinese culture, bats symbolize good fortune.
The global influence of Halloween.
Halloween is not only popular in Western countries, it has now become a global holiday, with different cultures celebrating it in unique ways. For example, in Japan, Halloween is closely tied to anime culture, with many people celebrating by dressing up as anime, manga, or movie characters, turning Halloween into a large cosplay event. In Mexico, Halloween overlaps with the Day of the Dead, a day to honor the deceased. People create altars with colorful skulls, flowers, and offerings to commemorate their loved ones. This global influence has turned Halloween into a symbol of cultural exchange.
How different cultures celebrate Halloween.
Mexico, Day of the Dead.
Mexico's Day of the Dead occurs close to Halloween, and the two holidays often overlap. This festival is to honor deceased loved ones, and people build home altars, placing their loved ones' favorite foods, drinks, and photos, decorating them with vibrant marigolds. Despite death being the core theme, the entire festival is full of color and joy, as Mexicans believe that spirits return to celebrate with them. Painted skulls, sugar skulls, calaveras de azúcar, and the figure of La Catrina symbolize this festival, reflecting the unique Mexican perspective on life and death.
Japan, Halloween and anime culture.
In Japan, Halloween is intertwined with anime culture, especially in places like the streets of Tokyo and Disneyland. Halloween in Japan does not include traditional trick-or-treat activities but instead has become a large cosplay festival. Many people dress up as their favorite anime characters, movie figures, or classic horror icons. In Shibuya, Tokyo, thousands of young people gather for a Halloween parade, showing off their meticulously designed costumes. This cultural fusion makes Halloween in Japan full of creativity and style, quite different from traditional Western celebrations.
Ireland, the origin of Halloween.
Ireland is the birthplace of Halloween, and the local celebrations are rich in historical background. Ancient Irish people celebrated Samhain, marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. Today, Ireland's Halloween still preserves many old traditions, such as lighting bonfires to ward off evil spirits, along with large street parades and fireworks displays.
America, the commercialization of Halloween.
Halloween in the United States is the most famous in the world and has become highly commercialized. Starting in early October, stores nationwide begin decorating and selling Halloween-themed products. Children participate in trick-or-treat activities, dressing up as various cute or scary characters, going door-to-door collecting candy. Adults, on the other hand, attend costume parties and decorate their homes. Halloween celebrations in the U.S. emphasize family and community participation and are considered one of the most entertaining and creative holidays of the year.
Italy, a festival to honor the dead.
In Italy, Halloween celebrations are combined with the Catholic All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. All Saints' Day is a day to honor saints, while All Souls' Day is a day to remember deceased souls. People visit cemeteries, offering flowers and lighting candles to show respect for the dead. In some regions, children dress as little angels or saints, participating in church activities or knocking on doors for sweets. This is somewhat similar to trick or treat, but it is more of a religious ritual.
Romania, Dracula's Castle and the Festival of Fear.
In Romania, Halloween is inseparably linked to the country's vampire legends. Bran Castle in Romania, often referred to as Dracula's Castle, was the inspiration for Bram Stoker's novel Dracula. Every Halloween, tourists from around the world flock here to attend Halloween parties and take part in the vampire tour. The celebrations here combine horror themes with local legends, making Romania's Halloween one of the most mysterious festivals in the world.
Common Halloween vocabulary.
Bat, bat. Broomstick, broomstick. Candy, candy. Cauldron, cauldron. Cobweb, cobweb. Costume, costume. Full moon, full moon. Ghost, ghost. Graveyard, graveyard. Haunted house, haunted house. Jack-o'-lantern, jack-o'-lantern. Mask, mask. Mummy, mummy. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Skeleton, skeleton. Costume, costume. Spider, spider. Vampire, vampire. Witch, witch. Zombie, zombie. Happy Halloween!